Good morning, friends. It has been a minute. I just kind of wanted to vlog today to share a few things with you guys, share a few updates now that it is official. But right now, though, I am currently in Mobile, Alabama, and Brian is training here somewhere at one of these shipyards. He's training some customers on his software. And so we're going to be here. We got here yesterday. Let's see, yesterday was Wednesday. Today is Thursday. So we will be here for tonight and then into tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, we are going to make our way down towards Orlando. We're not sure exactly where we're going to stop yet. We're just kind of play it by ear because we don't know what time Brian is going to be finished tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to be making our way to Disney. This is a little Disney trip for me and Brian. Very excited because we are going to be staying at a new place and on Disney property, one place that we have never stayed before. So, excuse me, very excited about that. But yeah, look at the view that I have here this morning. It's right outside of our window and it's of like the shipyard. So I believe like right there is the like a cruise port terminal. So you can cruise in and out of here. I believe it's just Carnival that comes and goes out of here. I could be wrong. I don't know. Someone who is better than me at knowing that, just like let me know. But I know my niece has cruised out of this port before. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful view of the water in the bay, and there's a cool looking ship inside that thing right there, and traffic coming over the bridge over there. But we're looking straight out at like Pensacola, like, you know, about an hour that way is Pensacola. But yeah, Mobile is such a neat little city. It's just got a lot of cool things. We are going to be having dinner tonight at the same restaurant that we actually had dinner at last time we were here. Last time we were here was in May, and we ate at Dolphins, which is upon the skyscraper here in Mobile, the highest building I think in Mobile. But there's a restaurant up there, so that's what we're gonna eat tonight. But today I am just gonna chill here at the hotel. I was hoping to actually go out by the pool. I'm not exactly sure that's gonna happen because it's supposed to rain. Right now it's overcast and clouds. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of play it by ear with that. But I do have my Kindle. So I plan on kind of reading a little bit. And then right now though, I plan on going downstairs and trying to find some breakfast. So that's what we're gonna do. And train's coming. We're gonna try to find some breakfast and then come back upstairs and get myself like together and ready for the day. I just kind of have clothes on right now because I'm actually gonna go downstairs. So I don't want to wear pajamas downstairs. That would be very inappropriate. So what I plan on doing today too though is just kind of sharing some life updates with you guys and just kind of giving you guys a little insight on what we have been up to and why I've been kind of so secretive about some things for, I don't know, 2 months now, maybe? It's been 2 months, I know, that we've been working on it, but let's go have some breakfast and I'll come back upstairs and get myself together and ready, and we will meet back and we will chit chat a little bit about what is going on in our lives. Let's go have some breakfast. do have like a breakfast buffet here, which is $24.20, she said, and all you can eat, and a drink is included. But they also have like a regular breakfast that you can order as well. So I'll probably go check out the other breakfast first just to see, but this does look good though. Do egg omelet with cheese, ham, bacon, onion, tomatoes, mushrooms, peppers, the whole thing. All good stuff. All the good stuff, all the goodies.
What brings you here with us?
Okay, so my husband is just here on a business trip. So, and I'm just gonna stick around here. And yes, I do film. I'm a YouTuber, so.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm not gonna put your face on there.
You do what you want with your experience. I'm here to just be here.
Just be here. Just be here. Excellent. What else do they have? So, ooh, grits. Ooh, those look really good too. Potatoes. Ooh, I'll have to grab some of those. What is that? Ooh, sausage. What's that? Bacon. Ooh, that's even better sausage. Ooh, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so I did get an omelet, and I got some bacon, some sausage, some breakfast potatoes. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much. And some breakfast potatoes. So, yeah. And then I just got a Coke because I don't drink coffee. So, all right, breakfast it is. Alrighty, so I'm gonna try to order some of this sleep aid from this machine, and it says enter number here. So enter the number, which is 213. 213. Yep, add to basket. And check out. Check out. Please insert card. Okay. So I swiped my card. Use chip reader. Okay. Let's see. Remove card. Okay. Remove card. Please wait a second. Just text is fine. 2, 6, 5. Send. Okay, so they're giving me. Oh wow, look at this. This is cool. I've seen this with like soda machines, but I've never seen it with a big CVS machine. That's really cool. And then it comes out right down there. Look at there. Awesome. Alrighty. Hello. Welcome back. So, back from breakfast, took a shower, got my hair done, did all of the things. And I need to clean my glasses really quick too because they're like so spotty. And I'm always such a stickler when it comes to my glasses. Like I can't stand when they're dirty. If Brian's are dirty, I'm like, dude, your glasses are dirty. Let me clean them. I've done that with my niece as well. I'm like, babe, honey, let Auntie clean your glasses. I can't stand the spots. I don't know how people can stand spots because then you can't see anything. It's hard enough to see without them, let alone see with spots. But anyway, hello you guys. So, breakfast was good. Breakfast was delicious. I went down there, I made an omelet, or she made an omelet for me, which was really nice. And then I got some like potatoes and bacon. I showed you guys all the things that I got. It was really nice. I actually had a nice little conversation with the young lady that was down there, and she had actually given me said, if you're ever here again, if you ever need another place to stay, she said, some hotel, the Grand Hotel, I think she said, Grand Hotel, which is a resort here somewhere. I would assume it's further out near the water or something, but I said definitely. I'm like, because we do come here quite often. And I say quite often, it seems like we've been here quite often. We were just here in May. So Let me see. I can see still smudges. But yeah, she said try there because they have a lot of gluten-free options, more than what they have here, which they don't have very many. Because she says, can I make you a waffle? And I said, oh, I said, a waffle sounds so lovely. I said, unfortunately though, I said, I cannot have waffles unless they are gluten-free. And that's kind of what we got started on. And she said, the Grand Resort, whatever, you know, has more gluten-free options than they do here. But that's why I like Mickey waffles, because Mickey waffles, you can get them gluten-free, and that's so nice. So, and I've actually gotten the, like the mix that you use to make those waffles. I've ordered that online, so that's really good. All right, these should be good to go. And then I should be good to go to be able to see you guys. So, like most things, I can turn a 5-minute conversation into a hour-long chat. You know how I am. I'm very chatty. I like to talk. I like to share. That's just what I do. So that's what we're here to do today. We are here to chat. We are here to chat and talk a little bit about some stuff that has been going on in our lives. A couple of things that I still can't get into as of yet. But the one thing that I can do, the one thing that I can share with you guys is the big, and it's really not so much just like a secret that I've been keeping. It's just because I didn't want to share anything until the steps have been taken, because I didn't want to just jump into something without it being like official. So without further ado, it is official. We are moving. Our house did go on the market yesterday afternoon. It has been, Brian and I have been looking for property in Alabama. We have been looking for like acreage, land in Alabama to build a house on. We looked at properties, a ton of properties, just wasn't what we were looking for as far as like location goes and views go, and where we want to build the house, all the things. So we, I don't know, say about a month and a half or so ago, we actually put money down to hold a piece of property up on a mountain. We were going to go and build a house up on a mountain. It was in a subdivision, but the subdivision was actually a little bit spread apart further than ours, because the houses were obviously a little bit bigger than what we have now. And we were able to get a bigger piece of property, but in a nice subdivision, and we were going to build. So we put, we reserved, I guess you can say we reserved a lot for them to build a house, and they were able to hold that lot for us just long enough for them to look at the house plans that we sent to them, that we wanted to have built. Unfortunately, the house that we wanted to have built did not fit in the lot size that we were looking for, or that we had reserved. So there was another reason too. It's just kind of funny that it worked out that way, because after we did that, I went to Disney with Kim, and then while I was gone, Brian had like some time to like really think about it and really contemplate. I think he drove up there a couple times and just like looked at it again. I know he said, I don't think I want to be up there. He goes, I don't think that's where I want to be. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, you know, we can get our money back to hold the lot or whatever. And I said, that's not a problem. Hold on a second. I got to get a fan because I'm hot. Okay. So he said, I don't think that I want to be up there. And it was at the top of a mountain, like literally the top of a mountain. Our backyard, you know, we would have had a nicer yard, bigger than what we have now, but the edge of the yard would have been a huge cliff off the side of the mountain. Not that we weren't worried about that at all. That was the view was absolutely gorgeous from up there. And as a matter of fact, the view from up there actually overlooked the the little town city that we live in, and you could actually see the entrance of our current subdivision from the backyard of this property. Anyway, so Brian said, I don't think I feel like I want to be up there. He goes, I feel kind of trapped. He's like, because it's just like up a mountain, down a mountain, it's just, he just felt trapped. And I'm like, well, okay, that's fine too. Like whatever works. We're all good. So we decided to forego that one. And that house that we were going to build on there was stunning. Absolutely stunning. I mean, anyway, then we were going to buy a house up there, and we looked at several of them that they were currently building, one of them that is ready to move in now, and we looked at a lot of those, and they just didn't fit what we were looking for. Brian wants to be able to build a garage and for more storage and all the things, because he has a mower, we have a golf cart, he has fishing stuff, he's got his RC stuff, so he just kind of wanted to be able to build a shed, not a shed, because you can't really build sheds where we're at, in the subdivisions anyway. HOA doesn't allow sheds. So he wanted to build like a garage. So one of the houses actually didn't have it. All of them had 3-4 garages, which is fine, but it just didn't have the room to build a garage if we wanted to extend it out from the driveway. One house had like underneath the house, you could get in and park his golf cart, park the mower, would be all good. But the backyard kind of sloped down into this like creek area that didn't belong to us, belonged to like another house on a different property on the outside. It was just it just wasn't going to work for us. So we put our house, doing all this. So let me start over here. So after all that, we still kept looking, and then we decided, you know what, we're going to just stay right where we're at, even though we were starting to feel the pinch, and we are feeling the pinch of the houses behind us being built. And we knew 4 years ago when we bought the house that there were going to be houses built behind us. We knew that. We knew that coming into this subdivision and into this house, we knew that there was going to be houses built back there. At the time, we're like, oh, well, that's going to be 4 or 5 years down the road. Well, here we are 4 years down the road, and houses are starting to be built right behind us, directly behind us. That's why they built that wall behind us, that brick wall, beautiful wall. But that was also to provide privacy, I guess you could say, from that property to our property. Also, it actually helps with the rain, the amount of rain that actually comes down and pours down into our backyard, which it floods the backyard. It hasn't gotten to our pergola at all, but because they have like a French drain down there. Anyway, nonetheless, we knew all these things were going to be happening, and we knew eventually that once that started happening, we would want to move out of that subdivision. It's a great subdivision. We absolutely love the subdivision. All the neighbors have been great. We don't really talk to anybody because everybody's usually gone working. A lot of people are gone for months on end. So anyway, we put our house up for sale because we found a house in Tennessee. It's not far. Now my nose is running. It is not far from Huntsville at all. So it's still, like from our house to like Rosie's downtown, Rosie's on University is 30 minutes. And from where we're going to be in Tennessee is 45 minutes. So it just adds an extra 15 minutes onto our drive if we wanted to go to Rosie's on University, which is not horrible drive at all. It keeps us under an hour. It's definitely not in Alabama. It's not in Huntsville, but it is in Tennessee. It gets me closer to my family, but still keeps me far away from my family. We all know how that can be sometimes with families. So it does get me closer, but it does keep us in a distance where we like to be. But yeah, we did find a house in Tennessee, and I actually found that house the Sunday. I gotta blow my nose, hold on. from this window, you can see the USS Alabama, which that's what Brian and I did last time we were here. We just kind of like toured that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool ship to go into. And the submarine as well is over there. Very cool. But anyway, that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so where did I leave off? The house that we're getting, or hope that we're getting. Everything is still like up in the air with a lot of things. And I'll get to that in just a second. But I found this house. I was actually just kind of scrolling through Facebook the Sunday morning that we were going to be taking my son Cody back to the airport for him to fly back home, because he came and spent the weekend with us for Brandon's birthday, all the things. Anyway, so that morning, Brian and I were just kind of like up early. He was drinking coffee, and I was just kind of sitting there, and I popped on my Facebook really quick, and this house popped up, and I'm like, oh. And then I kept scrolling through, and I'm like, oh, and I'm like, okay, so it's, you know, it's within our price range. It's got all the things that we have looked for and wanted on our list for a home. And so I immediately messaged the realtor and asked if we could schedule a time to go see it, and we were able to go see it that day, that afternoon actually. We went and seen it at like 4 o'clock that afternoon, and from that on and then to that into the week, we contacted our realtor, got our house listed, got all the pictures done. So it's just like, it's a process. I couldn't just like go put the house on the market and get all of that up and running just like that. It's a process. It takes time. I had to schedule the appointment. We had to get the realtor to come out and take all the pictures, the video, all the things. I wanted to make sure that my house was pristine when the realtor walked in and did the pictures. So that's what I have been very busy doing, along with making phone calls, doing all the things that you have to do when you're about ready to like list your house or sell your house or buy a house, all the things. So yeah, so it took until then. Let's just go back again. So we met with our realtor and we got all the paperwork and stuff done, and then we went and looked at the house again on Sunday. And that's when we kind of made our decision anyway throughout the week, but there was just some, you know, lots of moving parts that go with moving and buying and selling and all the things. So we had made our decision, and then we wanted to go see the house again on Sunday, where we actually wanted to meet with the owners of that house, because there's some things that we wanted to ask questions that the realtor herself just didn't know. So they were perfect. They met with us at their house. They let us look through the house again. They showed us like certain things that you know work in the house, and then he took us on the golf cart and drove us around the property and showed us where like river access is, horse trails are at, which we don't ride horses, but there's horse trails there. And then there's like a barn that it's a neighborhood wide like barn, storage barn, pole barn, where we can store like kayaks and mowers and four-wheelers and all the things. But we can also build our own garage. So that is definitely something that we're going to be looking into as well as a couple of other things that we are going to be adding to it. But we made the offer on the house, and again, we have a lot of like, you know, a lot of moving parts for this house. They are actually giving us only until the 20th of this month to get a contract on our house, or else they're going to put that one back on the market. And it's going to be, if someone gives them an offer, we have the first right of refusal. We can come in and counter that offer, whatever the case may be. So we are kind of on a very tight schedule here to actually putting our house on the market, which we did yesterday. She did all the pictures and stuff on Saturday, and of course, because the holiday was Monday, she got all the pictures back Tuesday. By yesterday, she was able to put everything in the MLS and list our house and put the sign in front of the house yesterday. And no sooner she put that sign in front of our house, our neighbors were texting us, oh my God, where are you guys going? You're the best neighbors. It's hard to find good neighbors, all these things. And yeah, so obviously we were just like, well, you know, we're just kind of feeling the pinch, and it was time to go. We kind of knew when they started building houses behind us that that was something that we were going to try to move once they started to build houses back there. We're just kind of starting to feel the pinch, and we couldn't pass up a home on 8 acres in Tennessee. Yeah, 8 acres. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning, and very, very excited about it. So we're hoping that today's gonna be like the first full day that the house is gonna be like on the market, open out there for everybody to see. I've shared it on my Facebook page. I've shared it with a couple of my other realtor friends that live in our subdivision. I'm using one of the realtors actually used to live in our subdivision, and the reason why I chose her is because she lived there and she knows the subdivision very well, so it kind of helps when people have questions. Houses do tend to go pretty quickly in that subdivision. Houses tend to go pretty quickly in Huntsville, period. It's very, very hard to keep a house on the market there longer than 30 days. We have like 16, so fingers crossed that that works out, or fingers crossed that another situation could work out, but I can't get into all of that stuff right now. And I probably will never get into that stuff because that's more of like a personal financial type of thing. And that's just something I'm just not going to get into because it's just nobody's business. But yeah, for the most part, that is the case. We are moving to Tennessee. Like I said, we still are going to be able to go to Huntsville. I'm still going to go to Huntsville to get my hair done. It's not that far. It's just seriously right across the Alabama border. So it is unfortunate that we're not going to be Alabamians anymore because we do love Alabama. We love Huntsville. But we're not leaving it. You know, we're still going to be there. We still have access to everything that we want. I'll still go to Target out there. So I'm perfectly fine with where we're going to be. And it's actually kind of nice. How do I say this? It's actually, I've come to terms with how like the distance, like an extra 15 minutes of time to get to like Target, or an extra 15 minutes of time to get to the Rosie's. And we are so stuck on Rosie's. We love Rosie's. And yes, that was a big, huge factor. It was a huge factor. It's like, how long will it take to get to Rosie's and I'll be fine? Or how long does it take to get to Target and we'll be fine? So, anyway, so it's one of those things where we're okay with giving up some of the niceties, closer vicinity niceties, by us, to have this house on 8 acres. So yeah, very, very excited about that. I will not be sharing the town that we're going to be moving to, only for, safety's sake, I guess. But nonetheless, yeah, I won't be giving the town that we are moving to. But with that being said, yes, the cat is out of the bag. We are moving. Like I said, there's just kind of been a lot of moving parts that go along with this. Brian and I, again, we had so many things that we had to get done on Tuesday before we left for this trip that I actually even forgot to do one part of it, and I had to take care of this morning right before breakfast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot. So that is actually taken care of now, though. Check. And so after this, after Mobile, we're going to Disney. I think I said that earlier. And we actually have another trip to Disneyland coming up in October. Actually, a month from now is when we're going to be flying out to Disneyland. We're going to be going with Brian's business partner, Steve, his wife, Diane, and then my friend Kim and her husband, Sean. So we're all going to be going out to Disneyland for the Oogie Boogie Bash, enjoying Disneyland, all the things out there. And then we will be coming back on the 9th and hoping by hoping by then, even by then, we'll have like a contract on the house. Hoping by the 20th, we'll have a contract on the house. That way everything can go smoothly, and and everything will just kind of like fall into place, and I can take a deep breath and not worry about anything. Yesterday morning too, right before we left, we had a moving company come out and do a huge walkthrough of our house and give us an estimate on what it will cost for them to come in, pack everything up, and move us. Because quite honestly, I do not want to pack all that stuff up. I mean, if I have to, I will, obviously. But I just don't want to have to. So I've already been gathering boxes. I've been trying to get rid of things. I've been trying to sell all of my Ray Dunn. I did sell some of it. The other stuff just hasn't wanted to sell. So more than likely, I'm going to take it to Goodwill and get rid of it that way, because nobody was interested in buying it. There are a few pieces that I am keeping. Like, I'm keeping like the Halloween stuff. I'm keeping, I think, some of the Christmas stuff that I have. But for the most part, I'm getting rid of all of it. I will be selling my china cabinet, which is a white one in my dining room. I will be selling that. I will be also selling my kitchenette table in the kitchen, or in that little kitchen breakfast nook area, because we're going to get a different one for that house because it's set up differently. The bar stools are staying in the house, in the kitchen, our kitchen, so that's staying. Let's see, what else? The TV in the living room is staying. The TV out in the pergola is staying. Speaking of pergola, I know you guys are probably like, oh my God, y'all just built that pergola. Yeah, we did. And trust me, I was like, I was hoping that it would be like that they would never build back there, but that's unfortunate that they are. But anyway, we will be building another pergola back there behind the house, the exact same one that we have right now. And we are actually going to be putting in a pool as well. Don't know when that stuff is going to happen. We are hoping that if we can get into the house by like middle of October, end of October, we can actually start getting some of that stuff done and set up by then, like soon. So as soon as we kind of know all these things, that's when I'll be switching over the lights and all the things. But I'm not doing anything. I am not doing anything until we have a contract on that house. So on our house. And even if we don't get a contract by the 20th, other things can work out. Again, things that I'm not going to talk about right now, but other things can work out. We're trying to do it this way first, and then if this way doesn't work, we can do it another way. So yeah, but there you have it, guys. I didn't, obviously, like I said, it wasn't like a big huge secret, but I just didn't want to put anything out there into the universe until we actually had a sign in the front yard, and that part was official. Because just like anything can fall through, anything can happen, and if that's the case, then we will start from scratch and we will start all over again. But we really love this house that we're hoping to get, and it is amazing. It is gorgeous. It is stunning. Like I said, it's everything that we want and more. It's not much bigger than what we have now. According to the stats that my realtor just put out now, our house right now is 4,152 square foot, and the house that we're going to is 4,200 square foot. So it's not much bigger. It's just laid out differently, and yeah, it's gorgeous. And we're very excited about it. We're hoping all these things work out because we do have plans. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, we're moving to Tennessee, and we're excited, but also it's just, with moving, it just takes a lot of like time and energy and that ups and downs and blah and all the things. So but yeah, there it is. We're moving. So there it is. I don't know what else to say. We're moving. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. My house is out there now on the internet. You guys can pull it up. I'm sure some of you guys already have. I'm not giving out my address because that's just crazy. That's just not safe to do, even though people can find it on the internet. Which again is kind of crazy as well that anybody would look it up. But nonetheless, yeah. So we are moving, and we are in crunch time. That is for sure. Crunch time for sure. But yeah. But that's it, you guys. So thank you guys so much for sitting down and chatting with me today. I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you guys so much, too, for giving me the time that I needed to get things in order and get my head wrapped around things, get my mind wrapped around things this past, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. I am hoping to start picking up vlogging again soon. I don't know. There's still a lot of things going on. I thought about filming while we were at Disney. I'm not sure yet. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to film even after we move. That is something that I have been throwing out there as well. If I wanted to continue vlogging, that is something that I've been throwing out there. It's kind of like a new chapter, new house, new things, and I just don't know if I wanted to share all that, you know. So that is something that I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about it for quite some time now, and but so I'm not sure. Like I said, I still enjoy sharing. I still enjoy sitting in front of the camera. I still enjoy sharing things with you guys, and I would definitely love to share the new house with you guys, and how I'm going to decorate it and how I'm not going to decorate it, and the storage room that I have. Oh my gosh, that storage room is a girl's dream come true, let me tell you. Oh, another thing too, you guys are probably wondering, will my son be coming with us? Yes, my son is going to be moving with us as well. So I'm sure that was a question on the back of your minds. Maybe not, but yeah, again, the whole vlogging thing, not sure yet. I'm just kind of tossing it up in the air. It's kind of more or less, if I feel like it, I will. If I don't, then I won't. And I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and that way I can get this one up and edited, and I can get this one out there for you guys, because I kind of wanted to do this when the house went on the market, but we were traveling yesterday, and so this is the only time I had available to do it. So yeah, so I'm telling you, here we go. It's and I'll keep you guys posted, obviously, over on my YouTube community tab about where we are, and if we got a contract in the house. There's an open house this Sunday, so crossing our fingers that with this open house we can get something. Obviously, if we have to come down on our price, we will, but Brian and I always like to start high on the prices of our homes, and then come down if we have to, and we've always done really well with pricing our homes a little higher. But that seems to be like the market right now in that area. So, so we should be good. But yeah, whew, gosh. Okay, that felt great to get that off my chest for you guys, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So that's it. Goodbye. I will see you guys. I don't know. I will see you guys when I see you guys. But